Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. So this episode I'm going to be talking about one of these. This is an Ebow. I think this one is an Ebow Plus because it has two settings and not the one. I think the earlier ones had just the one. And there's a little story behind this which I'm going to share with you first before I go into it. This belonged to an amazing musician, an amazing guy called Graham Neal, who sadly passed away not so long ago. I didn't know Graham tremendously well, but when I used to play gigs down in Salesy, he would come in and jam with me, and he'd play some mean slide guitar. He's well travelled, been all around the world, all those kind of things, and we had some great times and shared some great moments. Even though we didn't talk too much, we shared something which I consider to be magical, and so did he. And when he did die, he had cancer, unfortunately. I was invited to his funeral, and I was very honoured about that, because it was a very small list of people that were invited, and his wife gave me this, his Ebow. Now the story behind this is, and I didn't know this about Graham at the time, when we were jamming and stuff like that, but he was good friends with Brian May from Queen, as well as some other celebrities. I had no idea. And he was looking for one of these a while back, and couldn't find where to buy one anywhere. So they messaged Brian. I get to call him Brian. No, I don't really. They messaged Brian, and within a few days, this turned up at his house, and all paid for, delivered by Brian May to Graham. So although this didn't belong to Brian May bought it for Graham, and now I have it, and it's an amazing thing. And I have seen these before and had a go and didn't really get on with it. They're quite tricky, but once you get the hang of it, you can get some amazing things going. So in honour of Graham, I made sure that I practiced a bit, and I actually gigged it a little while ago. And yes, so I was using that, and so I thought I'd talk about it. Now, I'm not 100% sure how these work. I imagine it's got a battery in it, so I imagine it's some kind of magnet. I think there's 2 magnets in it from what I can gather. It's got a battery. This one has 2 settings, so you can do it as a normal setting, which gives a normal sound, and a harmonic setting, which brings out the harmonies in the string. How it works is it keeps the string vibrating, sustaining continuously, depending on where you put it. There's a sweet spot to put it, and I'll demonstrate that in a minute. And so you can just hold it there and just move your fingers up and down, or you can move it around, and you can do all sorts of interesting things with it. It's designed not to be used with a plectrum, but I kind of figured out this technique where I can hold it in my little finger here, like so, and have the plectrum, and I can use the plectrum and then bring it in. Still all a bit tricky, but it would be really nice if they could design this smaller, or in some way that you could actually clip it to your finger, maybe. I don't know, but it's pretty good. You can use it on its own as well. Yeah, so I imagine it's magnets, or there's a very, very small violin player in there, or it's just runs off fairy dust or something. Haha, headless Brent camera. Okay, so basically, let me just move it a little bit there. Sorry about that. Just get it in. There we go. So basically, you got 2 buttons. So if I push it this way, I believe it is the normal way. I'm not going to do it with the plectrum right now. So basically, if we just turn the guitar up there, sorry, it's a bit hummy, and we place it. So you got the. We're going to go for the G string here. Yeah. So you want the string to be in between those 2 protruding bits. I don't know what they call them. Anyway, and then if you bring it, we've got the neck pickup on. Okay, so we're going to bring it towards the neck pickup. So I'm not plucking any strings, and as we bring it in, it will start to vibrate the string, and then you can just move. And it will hold it forever. Okay, I think that was actually the harmonic one, not the normal one, so I stand corrected. This is the normal one, so I'll flick the button back over towards me. So you've got no harmonies on that. straight note. Bring it away from the pickup, it will disappear. So you can as well as if you do that, which is cool, right? You can also slide it across the strings. I'll put it back on the harmonic one because I like that better. So you can slide it down the strings. Nice noises, as well as you can so you can do a lot of things with it. It's really cool. I'm still experimenting with it. I'm still not getting complete. I haven't got complete grits to be yet. Sometimes it gets away from you. Yeah, so, and what I've done is my own little technique here. If you put your little finger in there and hold it like an iron, you know, then you've got your fingers free. So you can then sorry. So there you go, it's a very, very cool thing. It's been around for ages and ages. I will leave a link in the description where you can buy one of these from Amazon. But yeah, I'd love to see if there's a newer version of this. I'm not sure if anybody's got a newer version. If there is a newer version of one of these, I'm sure you could make that smaller than that now if you wanted to. It's got a big square battery in there, so maybe if it was like a watch type battery, and we could, you know, I don't know, but loving it. So here's to you, Graham. Rest in peace, buddy. So hope this video was useful to you. If you've got one of these, I'd love to hear how you're getting on with it. If you use it on a live situation or you just use it in the studio. I intend to be using this live soon at a gig in London. I'm going to give it a good go. I think it'll sound awesome if I can just stop it running away from me. But I'm getting there with it. So if you like these kind of videos, then please do like, comment and subscribe. It helps me out in a big way. Don't forget to check out my other videos. See you next time.